So the topic going forward is always going to be decolonize your mind and apocalypse of the heart. So rebuilding your foundation is a part of decolonizing your mind. You are now moving from a space of full-blown density to light and airy. Dense is the old way. The new ways allow for fluidity and adjustments, meaning you can calibrate to incoming upgrades / updates, perspective, or perceptions. So understand this. You are holding software that wants to upgrade your system, upgrade your biocomputer, upgrade your biosphere. So it's sitting there being potential, being ready to be used, and it can't. And the reason why it can't is because we're holding on to crap that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't serve us. All of the belief systems, all of the lies. When I tell you our belief systems, these crystal cities, these emotional blocks, this hindrance is built on a bunch of freaking lies. So one thing that I do understand, that our biocomputer, our bodies, our emotional states, our health, everything is indicative upon what we accept as true. You understand what I'm saying? Like, whatever you accept as true, that is. Your body doesn't know the difference between real or fake. So all of the things that you take in, far as like your imagery, the things you listen to, the things you eat, the things you say, the people you're around, all of those types of things, your body, as a water being, your body absorbs that. And one thing you need to remember is water holds memory. That means that your body is constantly taking in and processing everything that you put into it. And that is physically put into it by, what you ingest, but also what you take in through your eyes, your visuals. That layer, that liquid is mostly water. The what you hear and what you listen to. Like if you listen to music or a vibration that does not align with your true nature, everything is discombobulated. So a lot of things that coincide with decolonizing your mind and apocalypse of the heart. Now, they're two sides of the same coin. You understand what I'm saying? It's two sides of the same coin. There is no this or that. You're doing these things in tandem, like at the same time. So when you change your thoughts, you're changing your emotions around those thoughts. So when you have things that pop up that trigger you, if in the moment you can take a second to process those, because that's what trauma is. Trauma is, a chemical event inside of your body that happened that hasn't been processed. And then when you get triggered, it's triggering you to come back and process it. So it's sort of like when you go online and you push it in your cart and then you back out of it, but then they send you an email saying, hey, you left some stuff in your cart. That's what triggers are. That's what triggers are. They're not necessarily always about like, oh my gosh, I have to run from them. No, they're notifications to allow you to start processing through some things that you forgot about. And that's how this whole thing is. Like, when you decolonize your mind and when you tear down the old structure of your heart and the densities within it, because you can't move on. You can't go. You can't rise in frequency, vibration, whatever you want to call it, if you don't lighten up your heart. And you have to lighten up your heart. In order to lighten up your heart, you got to be aware and start thinking about what you're thinking about. What are your thoughts around things? And asking yourself questions. You now have to allow me to reintroduce myself to myself. You know what I mean? That's what my whole thing is about. It's about embracing your upgrades and introducing yourself to the alien side of you. Introducing yourself to the alien side of you is where you're going to find who you really are. Because your colonized mind is a plethora of layers of identities and personalities that are not necessarily yours. I mean, really think about the things that you think you truly believe in. but then go research them and find out if it's true or if it's true to you. Because another part of decolonizing your mind is now accepting firsthand experience. Most of us have been reared, educated in a space of secondhand experience. So we've given up our own personal definition of things. You know what I mean? Somebody else told us what a cat was. I mean, we do this every time when we're a kid. What's this? What's that? What's this? What's that? What's this and that? Whatever. But a lot of times we're not able to create our own version of what things are. And when that happens, a cap is put on our imagination. A cap is put on our exploration. And we wind up imprisoning ourselves, and we don't even know that we are the warden and the guards keeping ourselves locked down. So decolonize your mind, and it is full-blown apocalypse of the heart. Remember, these two are in a relationship together, and they're in marital counseling. Okay?